Is there a person out here for Jason?
Yes.
Okay, hi Jason, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, welcome. You can sit right here, and if you want candy, it's some right to the side, okay?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. My name is Miss Mitchell, and I'm going to be a social worker here at the Department of Family and Children's Services.
All right.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Good,
I
good.
just want to know, why am I here?
Okay, so before we do get into that, I want to let you know that you were referred here by your mother. But before we do start anything, I want to let you know that anything that we do speak, it will not leave this room unless I have the mandate report it. So basically, if anything of self-harm or any self-inflictions or you just may want to harm someone else, I will have to tell my supervisor, okay? Okay, so I just want to start off to see how you're doing. I know we're in school today, so how is school currently going?
It's going good. I'm struggling on one of my classes, English, but other than that, though, it's pretty good, though.
With English? Okay, what are some things that you're currently struggling in English?
Really nothing. It's just the teacher. I find it really hard to kind of keep up with his teaching style.
Ah, got it. Do you know what type of teaching style he may have, maybe?
No, he just kind of gives us the work and then just let us
Just do whatever, basically. And do you feel like possibly maybe like the test, maybe too much work or stuff like that?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit too much work? Okay, got it. Do you currently have a tutor for that English class?
No, my grandma, she was gonna put me on one of them for our after school tutoring.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really about it.
It never happened, or you said it turned out bad?
No, I just haven't went yet.
You haven't went yet? Okay, got it. Would you be interested in possibly doing that tutoring session, or?
Yes. It's hard just getting back home.
Got it.
So.
Okay, I hear that. Okay. And you said that currently your grandmother, she tried to put you into that tutoring session?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how was that relationship? Do you currently live with your grandmother currently?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so how was that living with your grandmother?
It's difficult, but we get through it.
Okay, what do you feel like is a little bit difficult with it?
She hits me a lot and everything. That's really about it. It's a lot of her yelling and stuff at me, throwing stuff.
And screaming? Okay, and before we move on, how often would you say she hits you?
It's not every other day. It just depends on how bad or whatever I do.
Okay, and what are the things that you feel like you do is bad where she's constantly hitting you?
Probably like just stuff from school, teachers calling. Maybe like, if I don't do my homework on time.
Okay. And so the teacher's calling, is it because how you are in class, or because you may not be doing work, or it may be certain things like maybe your grades aren't up to par? What may that reason be?
I think probably because my grades aren't up to par.
Okay. And then they call home, and then that's when your grandmother, she kind of reacts a little bit with certain things.
Mm-hmm.
And you said she yells a lot as well too. And you feel like that's an everyday thing, or just every once in a while? How often?
Every so often.
Every so often?
Is my grandma gonna get in trouble?
No, your grandmother, she's not gonna get in trouble right now. We're just trying to just assess the situation, just see how your home life is, just make sure everything's okay. Because your mom, she did refer you to us, and I just want to make sure everything is okay with you mentally and also just at home as well, okay? So what is it? How long have you been living with your grandmother so far?
About 4 years.
4 years. And you feel like with a lot of like the hitting and screaming and yelling, do you feel like it's been much recently, or like it's always been like that when you moved?
Much recently.
Much recently? And how long ago do you feel like it really started to happen on a daily basis?
Probably like a year or so ago.
A year ago. And do you feel like there were any changes in your home environment that may have that occur, or it was just really because of school?
I really don't know. I think it's probably just because of school.
Because of school? Okay. Do you feel safe at home currently?
Not really, no.
No, not really. And have you spoken to anyone about this? Have you spoken to your mother, any of your siblings? I know you have 2 siblings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you spoken to anybody about that?
A little bit. But they don't live. I don't think they live with me.
They don't live with you? Okay, got it. Who are the people who you spoke to?
Really just my teacher, Mr. Kowalski.
Got it. Okay, yeah.
Oh. But other than that, though, no one else.
Okay, got it. So it was just really only your teacher you spoke to. Do you feel comfortable speaking to anybody else currently?
No, not really. I just feel like it's something I'm just gonna go through.
Got it. Just push through with as well. Okay. What is it?
Yeah,
go ahead, Jason.
would I be like taken away from my grandma or anything?
Currently I cannot speak onto that because I don't know what the next steps will be. I just have to just see everything, just assess everything, just to make sure everything is okay. And we're just gonna evaluate everything, just see how your home life is. We may possibly do a home visit as well, just to see everything. But I really can't give you them further steps as well currently. Okay. Okay. And then next, when was the last time that you lived with your mother?
Like 6 years ago.
6 years ago? Okay, and I know sometimes your mother, when we were speaking, she did say that sometimes you may go back and forth between living with your grandmother here in North Carolina and her in VA. Did you enjoy living with your mother?
Yes, I did.
You did. How was those memories and those feelings with your mother? How was that?
It was really cool. I really liked it. She was always nice, fun. Really miss my siblings. That's really about it.
You do? Okay. Do you get to speak to your siblings as often as you want to?
No, not really, but I like to speak to them more sometimes.
A little bit more? Okay. And if you did get the chance to live with your mother, would you rather live with your mother or with your grandmother more?
My mom.
You would rather live with your mother more? Okay, got it. And what is it? Does your grandmother, does she travel a lot as well as an individual?
Yes, she does.
She does? Okay. And how often would you say she travels?
At least like twice a month.
Twice a month? Okay.
Yeah, sometimes more.
And more? Okay. And how long is she usually gone if she travels?
A week for a couple of days.
A week or a couple of days. Got it. Got it. And when you're home, when she's gone for that week, does she leave anything for you to eat? Any money? Any like resources that you could use to just basically survive on a daily basis?
She usually has groceries in the house.
Okay, so she provides groceries?
But really no money. Sometimes she'll usually like lunch money.
Lunch money? Okay. And how much lunch money does she usually provide for you?
About $15 to $20.
$15 to $20? And what can I get you at school?
Not much, but I mean it depends. I can get like a main course, you know, it's like $3 to $4.
Okay.
So I stretch it out through the week.
Okay, so that
gotta be kind of stretch it out.
Okay, got it. You said she leaves like 15 to 20, so you could probably get maybe 3 or 4 meals throughout the week at school. Okay. And what type of groceries does she leave at the house? Is it enough to feed you for a week?
It's a lot of snacks.
Snacks,
chips. I make sandwiches at home.
Sandwiches at home, okay.
Grilled cheese, stuff like that.
Got it. Okay. So that's usually how much you have for the groceries. Got it. And has there been any time where it did not last you? Or does that happen quite often?
There's been occasions. Not really too much though, but it'll probably be for like a day because it'd be like right before she comes back sometimes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Or if not, though, then my neighbor, he'll come and help me out or something like that.
Okay, so you do currently have people who sometimes like check in on you when your grandmother is gone?
Yes.
Okay, and is she usually gone? Has there been a time where she was gone longer than a week possibly?
1 or 2 times.
1 or 2 times? And how did that feel when she was gone for that long?
I was pretty scared. I didn't know, where she was, when she was coming back. I usually try to call her, but it either goes straight to voicemail or she doesn't pick up.
And she doesn't pick up, got it. And does she get upset when you try to call her while she's on vacation?
Sometimes.
Sometimes she does? Okay, and what are those emotions that she shows when she's sometimes upset?
Sometimes she's just angry. That's when, she starts lashing out.
Lashing out on you? Okay. And I know you said that sometimes she does hit you. Do you mind showing me some of those marks where she possibly may hit you on your body, if you're comfortable?
Sometimes. Right here.
Got it.
Right here.
Got it. Okay. And are they currently sore right now?
No, not really. It's
Not
just
really?
bruises.
Just bruises? Okay. And how long does the bruises stay usually on your body?
Probably like a week or so.
Probably like a week? Okay.
Depends.
Just a week. Okay. And Jason, how do you feel emotionally for most of the time, just throughout your life?
I feel a lot of times I feel sad. They be wondering, does my grandma really love me or anything like that? Really wonder, there's a lot of other kids go through this too. And what am I doing so wrong to do this to me?
Yeah. Have you brought these feelings to your grandmother? Do you feel comfortable saying this to her?
No.
No, not at all. Do you feel like you would be comfortable telling your mom about these emotions and stuff?
Yes.
You do?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead, Jason.
Why do you want to talk to me again?
Just like I stated earlier before, I just want to make sure that your at home life, everything with your grandmother and also with your mother is perfectly fine. But also here at school, making sure that your grades are good, you're doing pretty good, and just making sure you're good emotionally and mentally. Okay.
Okay.
And what is it? Do you need any tissue and any water currently right now?
Can I get some water, please?
Yeah. Here you go. And if you feel any uncomfortable throughout this assessment while I'm speaking to you, just let me know. You can walk outside or just get a little breather, okay?
Alright.
Okay. So just to continue what we started off at, do you feel like you have any trouble sleeping or just keeping up with your schoolwork like we spoke about in the beginning?
A little bit with my math and English, yes.
Okay, so earlier you did say that English was one subject where you was kind of funny with, but you remember you feel like it's math as well too? Mm-hmm. Okay, so what are some things with math that you feel like you're kind of struggling with a little bit?
Everything.
Everything, literally? Okay, so like what things with like math?
Yeah, it's like fractions right now.
Okay.
A lot of exponents.
Got
stuff
it.
like that. It's just moving really. It's like a really fast
paced. Okay, got it. And for this math class, I know with English, you said you kind of spoke to the teacher and you're supposed to get a tutor. Mm-hmm. Did you try to do the same thing with math? Mm-hmm. You did, and how did that go? It still didn't go through?
It did with the math tutor. I go there like once a week.
Okay, once a week. Okay, now, what is it? What day do you go once a week?
Wednesdays.
Wednesday, and how long do you usually stay there?
About an hour and a half. It just depends how long I get my homework done.
Your homework done? Okay. Yeah. And do you feel like it's been helping you a little bit with your math class?
A little bit. It's a very small class, so the teacher, he's able to kind of get to us a lot more.
Okay, that's good. Do you enjoy that class when you're able to tutor with him? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. Mm-hmm. That's good. Okay, Jason, so I just want to just kind of go over everything that we spoke about while being here. So you did tell me that you live with your grandmother at home. Sometimes it is different arguments, or sometimes she will put her hands on you and you were able to show me like the different bruises. And you say sometimes that you feel like you're not enough when it comes to your grandmother, or you feel like, why does she treat you that way? And then also you did tell me that you would, if possible, you would enjoy living with your mother if that was the case, because you also have your siblings back in Virginia and VA, and you wouldn't mind moving out there. Did I get that correctly? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then also when it comes to like your schooling, you spoke about how English and math is some of your subjects that you kind of struggle with a little bit, but you did say you were able to get your tutor for math, but for English, it wasn't able to go through somehow with your grandmother? But
yeah, it was, yeah. It
just wasn't able to work out?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. But with math, you feel like it is kind of helping you a little bit, especially because it's a small class, but you do have a good relationship with that teacher. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. So I do want to see some goals or some things that you possibly think that you want to work on. So what are some things that you possibly want to work on when it comes to school as an individual?
Try to balance sports and just school more.
Okay.
Going, like, actually attending classes. I just have a lot of absences.
Oh, got it. So you also have a lot of absences in school, but you also do play sports as well? Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. How many absences would you say you have currently this school year?
Not really not that much.
Okay.
I really don't know, but I don't think I have that much.
You don't have that much? Okay.
I just want to go to school. I would like to go to school more, but I was just tired and stuff.
Okay, now I understand. Is there a reason why you're specifically tired at home, or is it just really because of sports?
Mostly just because of my grandma.
Because of your grandmother, a lot of things is just tiring and draining when you get home. Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. Okay, so for this, when it comes to school, I know it may be a lot with your grandmother and everything that's going on at home. So for school, I do want you to continue going to tutoring with math. I do want you to try to possibly get a tutor for English and just see how your grades improve when it comes to that. So we can see your grades. So your grades are already pretty good. Those are your strengths. You say you love math, you enjoy it. So I want you to definitely continue tutoring and just seeing over time how your grades are continuously progressing for that, okay? And then with your emotional well-being, I know how you said sometimes your emotions are up and down. What are some things that you enjoy to do?
Well, I like playing sports again.
Mm-hmm.
I like baseball.
Okay, baseball.
So I was gonna start doing that.
Okay. What's
pitcher?
Pitcher. Okay, so that's your position in baseball. Mm-hmm. Okay. How good is your team winning this year?
We're 6-2 right now.
Oh, y'all 6-2, so that means y'all are good. Oh, that's
Sound
good.
Like that.
So I want you, what is it? Whenever you do get the chance, I know you say that you are tired. Make sure that you alleviate yourself in baseball. Make sure sometimes where, okay, you may have to practice and go to baseball practice each day. But make sure you put some time aside where it's like, okay, I just want to come out here to the field and just pitch on my own, or just run around the field, or just walk around. Just do something that you enjoy when it comes to baseball. So it's like, okay, I'm not always practicing, but I can also work on myself as an individual, okay?
Okay.
And are there any other things that you enjoy to do besides baseball as a sport?
I mean, I just like really just hanging out with my friends.
Your friends?
That's really about it. Like also karate classes, and started trying to do weight training too a little bit.
Weight training? Okay, got it. Are you doing weight training at school or are you going to a gym?
At school.
Okay.
I got for a class, and I kind of like it a lot more.
Okay.
So I want to start staying after school, but probably just getting to the gym to start doing it more.
A little bit more often? Okay, and what days do you do weight training at school?
We do that on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays? Okay, got it. Okay, good. So I want you, another goal that I want you to set for yourself is just making sure that you incorporate that weight training in your schedule on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Only if you can, even if it's just for 30 minutes or if you could do an hour, make sure you do that as well. But I also want you to make sure that you give time for yourself to breathe and woosah as well, because you have a busy schedule. It's like you're a student athlete, but you're a student first, of course, and it's like just going back home and just making sure you're able to just relax and alleviate from everything in life, okay? Do you currently have any questions or anything about this assessment interview?
Will I have to keep coming back here or anything like that?
Yeah, possibly. I'm probably gonna have you come in every 2 weeks, just see how you are progressing throughout school and just at home, and just see if everything's okay and if you have any other concerns that you may possibly want to bring up to me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Jay, so I'm gonna give you my business card, and if you need to talk about anything or speak, here it is, okay? Okay, of course. Let me just walk you out.
Oh, John.
I'm fine.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good.
Good.
Is everything going well today?
I mean, everything is life, yeah.
That's good. That's good to hear. All right. Well, my name is Jalen Caldwell, and I'll be your social worker. You were referred to me by the Guilford County Department of HIV.
Wait, what was that?
The Guilford County Department of HIV.
What was that referred?
You were recently diagnosed with HIV. Recently.
Are you sure?
Yes, that's you were referred here.
And you said I had HIV? Are you positive?
Yes. Yes. Before we begin and get into anything like that, I want to share that everything that is discussed here today stays between me and you, and it's confidential. That means that any information you share with me will not be repeated. The only time I am reported to repeat it is when it's against you, harm against you or others. But other than that, though, do you understand? Agree to these terms?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and begin. I understand that you were recently informed about testing positive for HIV. First, I want to acknowledge, it's probably hard for you to process, and you probably don't really believe it.
At all. Yeah.
How are you feeling about the news?
Well, you see, I'm like, I don't know. I just don't believe it. That's why even you saying I was referred here. I don't understand why I was referred here. It's just like, I don't believe I have it. There's no way I tested positive for it. I don't know. It's like, are you safe? Like, it don't make no sense to me.
Okay. So to better help assist you, I would like to ask, some more questions about your situation. As far as giving you resources and everything like that. Do you have any type of insurance, anything like that?
No. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How I'm gonna pay for whatever medicine I may need. Cause like, apparently I have HIV. But like, I don't know. Like, how am I gonna afford this? It's crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you scheduled an appointment or anything with anyone to talk about this that specializes with HIV?
Have I? Besides going to get tested, not really. No.
Do you see?
I don't think I can afford it. So.
Do you see any symptoms?
I don't think I'm comfortable talking about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as do you have as far as insurance, I know you paying for it is a big issue. If your job, do they cover like a health insurance policy or anything like that?
Right now, currently I'm unemployed so right now I've been just filling out applications and stuff like that. So hopefully, if a job comes back to me, they can help me with my insurance. Cause like I know I can't pay $300, $20 out of pocket every time I need a refill or something. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you have like anyone that can help you as far as friends, family, anything like that to talk to?
No, it's like I'm barely even comfortable telling you about this. So it's just like me telling the family and people. It's like definitely not the way information like that spread around. It's like I don't got time for people talking about me and saying this and that. Nah.
Have you talked about it with your partner?
Oh no. Mm-mm. Yeah, because obviously I've been safe and they wasn't. So this is how I got in this predicament now. So I'm not talking to them about anything but that because obviously they know they got it. They just not let me know. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do you have any history of alcohol or drug abuse or any use at all?
At one point in my life, I would say I was drinking a good amount. I can't lie, but I've been clean basically probably like a year.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Did you drink often, or was it just like a weekend out?
I would say yeah. I kind of drank every weekend, and it was like after a while I started becoming a little bit too consistently, like every single week. It used to be periodically, but now it's like every weekend. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so part of my role here today is to provide you with medical information and discuss ways to help reduce potential risks as far as you spreading HIV to your other partners, or just keeping yourself safe and everything. If you want any type of treatment options, I know PrEP is a good one. Also, we also have this antiretroviral therapy. It can help manage your health and help lower the risk of transmissions and stuff like that. Would you like to explain more about this?
Yeah, can I know more about it? Because my thing is, before you kind of go into depth about it, like, how would I pay for this stuff? Like, where would the money be coming from? Because I know I just genuinely can't afford that. So, like, what resources are there for me to get to help pay for this?
So, with PrEP, I know it is free with referral for a doctor. So, you can really just get that from a clinic or anything like that.
Okay.
I know it's pills. You take probably like a couple a day. And it kind of just helps with the HIV. Antiretroviral therapy, it's really just about the same thing. You go into a doctor. Hopefully, I'm not too for sure, but I know some doctors that you can write a referral for also. And it's just you take it like a shot or something like that, and then it helps also with the spread and just help managing your HIV and just like flare-ups and stuff like that. And then we have several resources available through the health department, including counseling services. If you're feeling need to talk to someone, if you don't feel comfortable talking to me, talk to someone else that is more specialized in HIV care. There are support groups, also education programs about managing HIV, and help reducing those risks, risky behaviors. If you'd be interested in learning more about those.
Yeah, probably support groups. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm gonna need that for sure.
Where exactly do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car.
You have a car. Okay. How would you want to stay? Like in city, out of in the area?
Oh, definitely in the area. It's like gas is not cheap. Inflation is high. So.
Okay. So I could definitely refer you to someone pretty close.
Okay.
I can get that to you at the end of the session.
Okay.
And then I want you to make sure that you're feeling supported moving forward. Do you have any specific questions or concerns that you feel like we haven't covered today?
Honestly, no, not really. Just I don't know. Just it's a whole shocker. Just realizing you got HIV, especially how old am I? Like we're 50 something. Like just realizing the rest of my life I'm gonna have to deal with this. Is just I don't know. I'm still feel like I'm in disbelief. Right? It's like even me coming here saying I need to be referred. It's just like it's just no way.
I'm sorry you have to feel like that. I know it can be really hard, getting that news. It's definitely a shocker to you, and you probably feel mad, all types of emotions to your partner and everything.
Betrayed, yeah.
But he has it, and y'all probably get this together.
I doubt that.
For being here and open with me today. You take an important step, and I'm here to help support you in every step of the way. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or need help. You're not alone in this, and we're here to work through this together. As far as you discussing about a job, like I said, I mostly specialize, in talking to you about your HIV.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure I can, refer you to someone that can help you find a job. Is there any specific place you're looking for to work, or you just where you can go get paid?
Honestly, just where I can get paid. It's just the job market is so bad, and now since I have this disease or whatnot, it's like if I gotta pay for the pills or whatnot, if I gotta be able to afford it, it's just like yeah. And I just got laid off, so it's just I don't have so many things.
Okay. I could definitely help, with financial assistance programs and, applying for benefits, stuff like that. That should, you can have some type of help, care for yourself.
Yeah.
Also, do you understand the importance of, these anti-preventive meds for
Oh,
HIV?
for sure, yeah. It's like I don't wanna if I'm dealing with somebody, I don't wanna give it to them like how this person gave the thing to me. So it's like I know it's very important. I don't wanna affect nobody else, and I don't want them to go, but I had to go through. Even I'm still mad, but I don't want to never put that in somebody else's life. Yeah, that's crazy.
But if you're ever feeling anxious, overwhelmed, I can refer you to a counselor or support group where you can talk to people who understand exactly what you're going through. I could definitely. Would you be interested in that also?
What, therapy? Yeah.
Okay. I can know you with a therapist. They are also like
Can I get like a black male therapist? I need somebody I can relate to. Yeah.
I got you. Yep. I can do that for you. Does the age matter or anything like that?
Not too old though. I'm still a little young, so.
Okay.
I don't need nobody old.
30.
Yeah, like 30, 40, 50. 30 is too young. I'll say like 40, 50.
40, 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody got seasoned.
Okay. But if paying for the medication is the biggest concern, that's the biggest concern right now is getting the meds. I can definitely help explore programs, Medicaid. We have an AIDS drug assistance program, ADAP. I'll get you the information for that too.
Okay, yeah.
In this session.
I don't want that.
And I know there's a bunch of other local resources, through the government and everything like that, that we could definitely get you up. I'd like to check in and be with you soon though to see how you're doing. If there's anything else you need, can we set up a meeting for probably like another week or two in the near future?
Y'all said 2 weeks just so I can have everything.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
okay.
I need,
What's today's date? The 1st. Would the 17th work for you?
What day is it? What?
December 17th. It's on a Tuesday.
Tuesday? Yeah, you can do Tuesday.
Okay.
What time?
What time will work best for you? 11 o'clock?
No, that's too early. Probably like 3.
3 p.m. I could do. Does 3:30 work?
Okay, I can do that.
Okay. And John, I just want to thank you for being here and open with me today. You're taking an important step, and I'm here to support you. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions, and I will get those emailed to you. Thank you for being here and open with me today. You're taking an important step, and I'm here to help support you in every step of the way. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or need help. You're not alone in this, and we're here to work through this together. Is there any else thing you would like to discuss before we end this meeting?
No, not really. Yeah.